Early voting continues through Saturday in the August 15th general election, and there's one item on the ballot that affects people across Southeast Louisiana. That's the topic of this week's commentary by Eyewitness News political analyst and Gambit columnist Clancy.
East Jefferson General Hospital is an outstanding healthcare facility, but it's on the ropes financially. It has a cumulative deficit of about $135 million. Now through Saturday and on August 15th, voters in East Jefferson will decide whether to sell the hospital to LCMC Health, a nonprofit formed by Children's Hospital and Touro Infirmary. The proposed sale makes sense. LCMC already operates West Jefferson Hospital, and the terms of the sale would eliminate EJ's debt and infuse almost $100 million in improvements in the coming years. People across Southeast Louisiana literally trust the healthcare professionals at EJ Hospital with their lives. Now, East Jefferson voters hold the hospital's life in their hands. If you live in East Jefferson, please vote yes on the proposed sale.
This has been an expression of opinion by Clancy. Email your thoughts to commentary@wwltv.com.